Matt, let's reflect on the last couple of months since that US Open win. How do you look back on your form over those last couple of months?
Yeah, it's obviously it's been a busy few months, just kind of getting to grips with everything that sort of come with winning the US Open. I felt like I've played well in patches, and as I sort of said all year, really, I had moments where there's three parts of my game that have been on and one part off, and I felt like that's just, it's just been a recurring theme all year. So that's how I feel like it has been again since winning US Open. So it's just about trying to balance it all up, and in an ideal world you get them firing on, all of them firing, but that's the way the game is. Unfortunately, it can change so much day to day. So yeah, it's game feels better than it did sort of after the Open. So yeah.
Obviously, Marco Simone synonymous now with the Ryder Cup. What's your impressions of this golf course like?
Yeah, it's a good golf course. It's interesting. It's definitely different to kind of. I feel like it is a little bit Americanized with the way whoever designed it, which is not ideal when you're trying to beat America. But I think there'll be a few changes over the next year or so that'll give us a good chance.
How important then is it to get sort of to grips with this course ahead of next year?
Yeah, definitely. It's important to get some practice in, get used to the golf course, see how it plays. I think there's definitely probably an advantage of that compared to other guys that come in to see it for the first time. You get to know things a little bit better, which is obviously important. But I think that's why a few of us are here. Just try and get that little bit of an advantage.
I know, you feel like you've got potentially unfinished business with the Ryder Cup. Being here now in this venue, how eager does it make you to make that team next year?
Yeah, very. It's definitely a goal of mine. I think the thing is, being here, been to Rome a lot. It's obviously a very football-heavy city, so I imagine that weekend of the Ryder Cup they're going to turn to golf, and if they do, the atmosphere will be incredible. And I think I'm excited for that, and hopefully perform in front of that crowd. So,
as one of the stars of European golf, I wonder how much you've spoken with Luke and Eduardo, perhaps, about what you want to get out of it from a Team Europe perspective this week.
Yeah, I've spoken to Eduardo mainly about the changes that they're looking to make. They've kind of asked a few different players their opinions, what they think of various holes, how they should do things, which I think is always good. But Eduardo's going mainly off the numbers and what certain players are good at, what certain aren't, and maybe trying to cater for mainly for Team Europe, obviously. But I think it'd be good for the guys who haven't seen it this week to play, and get a sense of how the golf course is playing this week, and take it into next year.
And just finally, sitting at fourth on those all-important rankings, how much is that in your mind now as we come towards the business end of the season?
Yeah, not a lot. Yeah, not a lot. I feel like for me it's been obviously such a long season. Of course, I'd love to win the race to Dubai. That's obviously a goal. But I'm just trying to play each week as it comes. Just trying to get my game in best shape possible each week. Last month or so, just been trying to sharpen it up and stay ready and stuff. But that's kind of been more my focus, just trying to play well really, rather than get caught up in the rankings and stuff, and just trying to take each week at a time.
As always, a pleasure. Best of luck this week.
Thanks.